Good morning, sunshines. It is me. We're back with another stitch tutorial, and today we're going to do the Catherine's wheel. This is the very first time that I've ever done this, so let's learn together. Uh, the stitch multiple of the Catherine's wheel, I'm actually using the first of the three variations that are in the 500 crochet stitches, the ultimate crochet stitch Bible. Yee, my goodness. So there are actually three variations, and we are going to be doing the very first one because we're just going to take it small baby steps, and then we can maybe work on the other two stitches at a later time. Let me know in the description if those other variations are something that you want to see, and we can get that going. Okay, if you're new to the channel, my name is Marty. I'm the owner of Flawsome Stitches Crochet, and I am literally obsessed with all things crochet. And it's fine because we are going to do what we need to do to make it happen. Now, all of these swatches that I'm making I want to try to keep them between around 10 inches, give or take, because I'm using them as a crochet journey story blanket, if that makes sense. So at the end of the year, I will be putting all of these together and seeing if I can make something beautiful out of these stitches. Now the stitch multiple for the Catherine's wheel the variation that we're doing today, is a multiple of 10 stitches plus 6, and then we need one for the turning chain. Or, I'm sorry, the base chain. Let's hop in. All right, so I'm trying to make a 10-inch swatch because the gauge that I'm using is 13 single crochet equals 4 inches. We're going to do 47. 42, 43, 44, 45, that's 46. And then we need one for the turning chain. So that's actually going to give us a pretty good, oh, you can't see because I'm blurred in. Anyway, that's going to give us a pretty good swatch. Okay, I'm using Bernat Super Value yarn. It does recommend a 5mm hook, and that's exactly what I'm using, a 5mm crochet hook. Now this is the color yellow. All of my swatches I'm going to try to do with Bernat Super Value, so it's pretty much the same. Now for the stitches, row 1, it says single crochet into the second chain from the hook, single crochet into the next chain. This is the repeat though for the row. Then we're going to skip 3 chains, 7 double crochets into the next, skip 3, and then single crochet into each of the next 3 chains. We're going to do that across to the last 4 chains. So let's do that. We've got a single, ooh, then we're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then into this 4th chain we're going to put 7 double crochets. I feel like I need to do a little bit of transparency here because while this is a learn with me, this is the second time that I have tried to record this video. We're going to skip 3. 1, 2, 3. And into this 4th chain, we're going to, and into the next 3, we're going to 3 single crochets. Anyway, I did not do the correct number of chains. A little bit embarrassing, I know, but I mean, it's Flawsome. Awesomely flawed. That's me. 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th chain, we're going to do 7 more. So these little 7 double crochets, they kind of make like a half a wheel. I get where they say it's the Catherine's wheel. They look like shells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. And then we're going to skip another 3. 1, 2, 3. And here we're going to do 3 single crochet. And then we're going to skip another 3. 1, 2, 3. And into this 4th, another 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And we're going to skip 3. 1, 2, 3. And into this 4th, we're going to 3 single crochet. Now this stitch pattern really is kind of intimidating for me, but instead of thinking about it like a wheel, like the title suggests, if I think about it like shells, it looks as though, so the wheel is actually going to go in here. So we're just alternating between shells and upside down shells, right? I don't know. Let's find out. All right, so we did our 3. We're going to skip another 3. 1, 2, 3. And then in the 4th, we're going to do another 7. 1, 2, 3. 6 and 7. We're going to skip another 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 3, and then the 4th, we're going to do 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, now it says the last 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to skip 3, and we're going to do 4 double crochets into this last. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 4 double crochet here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So row 2 is a bit different. Obviously, this is where we start getting into the whole wheel aspect of it. It says to chain 1 and single crochet into the first stitch, single crochet into the next stitch, chain 3, and then do a cluster over the next 7. Now a cluster in this aspect is like double crochets together, and they call it a cluster. So I'll show you what I mean. So anyway, we cluster into the next 7 stitches, chain 3, and then single crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. Okay, so chain 1 and turn, single crochet into the first stitch, and then single crochet into the next. And then it says do a cluster. Oh, wait, we're supposed to chain 3. My bad. 1, 2, 3. And then we are to do a cluster in the next 7 stitches. So to do a cluster, you yarn over, pull up, and then pull through 2. Yarn over into the next stitch and pull through 2. Yarn over, that's the 3rd one, pull through 2. And we're keeping each of these loops here. That's 3. 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then we're going to yarn over and pull through all of those loops. And then it says to chain 3 and then repeat. Okay, chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then single crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. All right. I think we got it. Okay. So then we're going to chain 3 again. 2, 3, and then into, I've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yarn over and pull through all. Chain 3, 2, 3, and then single in the next 3. This is freaking cool. And can I tell you, this is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Oh my gosh. You know, I don't know why I overthink everything. Do you overthink everything? I do. I promise I do. It's not good. It is what it is, though. Okay, into the next 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, okay. And then chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Single into the next 3. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3, 2, 3. 1, 4, 6, and 7. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we're at the end of this row, and what it says for row 2 is to do a cluster over the next 4 stitches, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to skip the turning chain. Hold on. Okay. All right, so yes, chain 3, and then we're going to do the cluster over the next 4. 3 and 4, and we're going to skip that turning chain, and then it says just a turn right here. Okay, so for row 3, we're going to chain 3. That does count as a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to 3 double crochet into the first stitch. 1, right, 2, 3 double crochet into the first stitch. We're going to skip the chain 3 and single crochet into each of the next 3 single crochets. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to skip the chain 3, and then we're going to do 7 double crochets into the loop that closed the next cluster. All right. So skip these. And into this loop right here, we're going to put 7 double crochet. Now I get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we're going to skip the chains and just single crochet into these 3, 2, 3. Okay. This is really cool, y'all. Really, really cool. And then we're going to skip those chains. So we're always skipping those chains. That's 1, 2, 3, 7. I will meet you at the end of the row. All right, this is my last little shell part. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. 7. Okay, so it says, and we finish this row with you skip the 3 chains and single crochet into each of the last 2 single crochets. All right. And okay, so there's 1 and 2, and then we skip the turning chain and we turn. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. All right. So on row 4, we've got the first row, the second row, the third row, and row 4 is chain 3, and that counts as a double crochet. Skip the first stitch and then cluster over the next 3 stitches. Okay. 2, 3. All right. We skip the first one, so this is going to be a no-go. And then we're going to cluster in the next 3. 1, 2. Uh-oh. I did something wrong. Skip. 1, 2, and 3. Pull more yarn. And then we're going to chain 3. 2, 3. And then that's how we start. Okay. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. All right, so then we're going to go back into you chain 3 and then repeat the cluster over the next 7 stitches. And then we're going to finish with a chain 3 and a single crochet into the next stitch. All right, so let's do this. So we've got the chain 3. Let's do our cluster over the next 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then, and then we're going to bring them together. Chain 3. and then single crochet into the next 3. This really is quite a beautiful stitch. I don't know why I was so nervous to try it. Oh wait, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then another cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, and... Ooh, did y'all hear my belly? I need to grab something to eat. That'll have to wait. Another cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then here we go. 2 and 3. I love my coffee. Okay. All right. So I know we do. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I didn't do it. Crap. I got to go back. Y'all. Didn't we talk about Flawsome? Yes, we did. Because I failed to do my chain 3. Now I got to go back and do this all over again. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I knew that seemed really odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Ooh, 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 no, 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 no. Come on now. 6 and 7. And then we're going to pull through all. And then we're going to 3 single crochet, 2 and 3. Chain 3, Marty. Don't judge me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then we're going to pull it through. All right. So we end. Okay. We're going to finish with a chain 3, and then we're going to single crochet into the next stitch, and then single crochet into the top of the turning chain. So we're actually adding a stitch here. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet into this and into... Okay, we're not adding a stitch. I'm just not used to using chains. All right, there we go. Okay, that's cool. Look at that. Look how pretty. Ha! All right, so row 5 is chain 1, single crochet in each of the first 2 single crochets, skip 3 chains, and then, all right, so basically it's the same thing until the end. We're going to actually end by skipping the chain 3, and then we're going to do 4 double crochets into the top of the turning chain. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's actually a 4-row repeat. So after this row, we're going to repeat rows 2 through 5. But Let's finish row 5 first. All right, so we're going to chain 1 and we're going to single crochet into the first 2 chains. We're going to skip that chain 3 and we're going to do 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Skip that and then 3 single crochet. Into the turning chain. Oh, I got that one tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so I constantly have to count because I lose count all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. Cool beans, cool beans. We got it. There's 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to just do it again. I will meet you at the end of this row. Okay, so here we are at the very end. I've done all of the little shells thus far. And then here we are at the end. It says to skip the chain 3. Skip the chain 3 and then double crochet or I am so confused. Okay. Skip the chain 3 and then 4 double crochet into the top of the turning chain. Okay. That part literally does not make any sense to me. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I'm going to take a break here and I want to talk about this because this makes no sense. Why did they have me chain 3, skip 1, and then do a cluster if we weren't going to work into this cluster? Would it not have been more advantageous to start the cluster from here and then work these last 4 double crochets in round 5 into that cluster? I honestly don't know. So what I'm going to do is continue to work through my swatch. Okay, so I was able to finish what I did. This is the finished product right here. What I did after I finished is go all the way around the edge with single crochet so that I can actually put it into my sampler blanket. So let me show you everything that I've done so far. So I've got the Catherine's wheel. I've got the woven shell stitch. This one is a little bit smaller than the others, but I do like that stitch. It's a lot actually smaller than the others. And then I've got the offset V stitch, which I think this is so pretty. I think I might have to make a top out of this. Let me know what you think. The Catherine shell stitch, honestly, I'm going to have fun, right? Because these are all different sizes. I'm not very good at this yet. We're a work in progress. We are freaking Flawsome, okay? Anyway, so I'm going to have some work putting these together, but this is the Catherine's wheel, and it's actually quite pretty. I think it would be great for a blanket. Really good for a blanket. It might even be good for a sweater. for a top. I think it's pretty, maybe on the sleeves. I don't know that I would do an entire top with this stitch. It's quite dense, and it's very pretty, but it would make really great accents for a sweater. So, y'all, I hope y'all have an amazing day. Join me next week. Not sure which one we're going to do. In the description, or rather in the comments below, let me know which one you think I should do next. We'll see you later. Bye now.